we all get so busy we forget about how blessed we are, how easy it is to move through the day, forget about the health of ourselves, our children, our family, our loved ones. And I want to let you guys all know that our first sale was very successful. We raised $1,800 towards the organization, or for our organization. And Tim's going to talk a little bit about what they're going to do. But I do want to introduce to you Megan Anderson, who is a friend of First Lieutenant Matt Stovall's wife, Natalie, who will be with us next sale. And her son, Walker, will join us again. And Megan's just going to talk a few words about the organization and how it got started. So if you could please give Megan your attention, I would appreciate it very much. Thank you all. Megan?
Thank you, Dan, for allowing me to come out and speak to you all. I wanted to just kind of briefly introduce who we are and why we got started. I am best friends with Natalie Stovall Frady, and Natalie and her son gave the ultimate sacrifice. On August 22nd, Matt Stovall was fatally wounded in Iraq, and Matt had always wanted to be part of the Army. He was enlisted before he even graduated high school, and he married Natalie the year after, and they welcomed their baby boy Walker within that same year. And then the very following year, he was sent off to Iraq. Basically no time with his family, but it was what he felt he needed to do, and he felt a calling to do it. And on August 22nd of 2004, they received a phone call that he wouldn't be coming home. This is something that a lot of us take for granted. You know, we have these guys go out and serve on our behalves, and whatever the reason that they do it, they feel that it's what they have to do. And we like to remind everyone that freedom isn't free. You know, someone will pay for it in one way or another. And we created Stovall Sacrifice in his honor, but also to celebrate all of the military men and women who go out and do this for us day in and day out. This year, we will be giving our proceeds to sending soldiers, wounded warriors, to Terra Wildlife in Mississippi. It's an all-inclusive 3-day guided hunt. And it's just kind of a way to give back to these guys and let them know that, you know, life isn't over, you know, and that we appreciate what they've done. And we appreciate your support. You guys, you know, this is your livelihood just as this was theirs. So we thank you very much for your assistance.
Well done, Megan. Thank you, guys, and thank you for paying attention. Tim's going to, I think, talk just for a moment about, he's an avid sportsman, as y'all know. I'm kind of a, I don't know, golfer. So Tim will tell you what that passion meant to these guys, and then we're going to get into selling some cars. So thank y'all.
I just want to add, I've known the Stovall family for 40 plus years, you know, seems like, well, that's most of my life, you know, but yeah, just, I was 2 years old. No, but as an outdoorsman, and I am very avid outdoorsman. I do a lot of hunting and some fishing, and as I was talking with Bart, you know, he's a big fisherman. If you took that away from me, as passionate as I am about it, or even my favorite football team, you take that away from me, you change who I am. You change my life. I can't see me in that, you know, in that situation. You take these military guys that have been wounded and lose the ability to do the things that they enjoyed before they were wounded, and a lot of those guys are outdoorsmen. And you take away the ability to do that, it weighs on them heavily. It just changes their life. It changes their personality. So what you do when we have a deal like Stovall Sacrifice for Soldiers, sending, some of you may think, well, that's a hunting trip. You send these guys and give them the opportunity to do something that they absolutely have loved and have lost, then you really give them their life back, at least for a short period of time anyway. And some of these guys, you know, it's difficult to get them out in a deer blind or in a tree stand. You can't do that. So they manage, they work every kind of situation in the world to get it possible that 4 or 5 guys somehow get together and they will physically carry that wounded warrior to a blind and set him up. I mean, it's things that they couldn't do in a normal hunting club or whatever. It would never happen. And it's a perfect opportunity for them. And there are quite a few organizations that do this, and I've seen a lot of it on television, and it's incredible what it does for them. I do want to add this: Stovall Sacrifice for Soldiers is different from some of the organizations, because a lot of the organizations, they have a payroll. They have people that run that organization, and some of the proceeds that go, pay their salaries. That's not the case with Stovall Sacrifice for Soldiers. Every dime goes straight into providing benefits for our wounded warriors. So I just wanted to add that. It's very, very close to my heart, and I just enjoy the freedoms I do because of these people. So anyway, thank y'all for your participation. Thank you for everything that you're doing buying these cars and understanding what we're all trying to do together. So.